Yo! Biohazard Afterlife. Yeah, you heard me. I said Biohazard, not Resident Evil, because Resident Evil is the American name. Biohazard is the Japanese name, and I like saying the Japanese names because, to me, I find them way more better. And if for you guys who are big fans of Biohazard, you should already know. If you like to say Biohazard too, then, alright. Now, yes, I saw this movie in 3D, but by accident, I actually brought it in 3D when I was planning on seeing it in 2D. But this movie, oh god, let me just say that this movie is actually pretty great. I personally love this movie. This so far, I've expected a great video game movie. This is the only great, awesome video game movie I've ever seen. There's no video game film better than this. They finally got some things right, but there's just a lot of things, of course, that are wrong. Like the cast, like, that's one of the main things every time. And this movie mainly, like, has more of the, stuff and features on Biohazard 5. You know, those big dudes with the axes, the masks, and no, there are no hunters in this movie. And the zombies are like a little bit more enhanced right now. They're more enhanced. We don't have that traditional zombies who just walk so slowly trying to approach you. No, these zombies in this film actually run, you know, as in chasing after you. And that's really more interesting. This movie is actually really great. But there's some things that bother me. Like in the beginning of this movie, like seriously, remember the part where she was having these two swords and she could clone herself, and like seriously, like she's doing some shinobi style shit. Like since when do we have a shinobi in Biohazard? Like seriously, and who is Alice anyway? I don't remember her from any of the games. And yes, I played most of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Outbreak. Well, no, I didn't play Outbreak. Yeah, a lot of them. I played the first remake, the remake for the first one for the GameCube. I played most of them. I didn't play Dead Aim or anything, or Umbrella Chronicles. And, let's talk about the cast right now. The casting, again, is miscast, unlike any other game movie. And, like, the woman who plays this Claire, I'm sorry, but we should all, as we all know, you don't look nothing like Claire Redfield. Seriously, you're not even her. You don't resemble her. No, you don't resemble her at all, period. Not even in the other movie. Extinction, because that just sucked. Major balls. And, like, does Alice have powers or something? Like, if you just saw in the movie, like, and oh my god, you know, in this movie, there was this person, right, who was in this movie, one of the cast members, and he actually looked more like Chris Redfield. He had the hair, the Biohazard 5 cop costume with all green and stuff with the camouflage design, texture. And yeah, he didn't have the face, but yo, he looked more like Chris Redfield. And there was another dude who was playing Chris Redfield, and the other dude, I think his name was Angel, and he should have been Chris Redfield. Not some. Chris Redfield does not have short hair, and he's not wearing some boiler room suit or whatever. No, like, in fact, he does look familiar. But yeah, seriously, that is not Chris, no. Even though he's playing as Chris, I say, and yeah, I have the right to say, he is not Chris. I say it, and I say it. He's not Chris. The other dude, Angel, he should have been Chris. And who is Angel anyway? Seriously, who's Angel? And who is this Kmart girl? Like, seriously? The girl with the blonde hair? Like, oh gosh. A girl with blonde hair, then she should have been actually Graham from Biohazard 4. I don't know, like, who is this Kmart? It makes no sense to have these new people we don't know from the games, because they weren't in the games. Like, seriously? Who is this Kmart? Should have been Ashley Graham. Ugh. And yes, there's some things in this movie that just resemble the game. Like the part where the axe giant dude gets his head blown off, like epically by that one shot by the shotgun, the sawed shotgun. That was just awesome. I mean, we've never seen that in a Biohazard movie before. That's the one that I've seen. I don't know. But this movie is actually better than all the other three. I mean, yes, I like the first one, and I like the second one, but the Extinction is the only one I hated. I just hate it. This movie it resembles more of the Biohazard franchise. And, I rate this film an 8 out of 10. It's alright. Yeah, no, why did I say that? This movie is just great, yeah. They got Wesker right, but I don't remember Wesker being English or having a British accent. And yes, like, he's the Wesker from Biohazard 5. A lot of the characters are in this movie. You know, and they got him pretty good down, but, like, seriously, I don't think Wesker can die from an explosion. Like, seriously, I don't think you can kill him like that so easily. So, yeah. And the dogs, like getting split or mutating, whatever, I don't remember that from any of the games either. And I don't know why they brought back the dogs. And I didn't see any hunters. Why aren't there any hunters? We need hunters, come on. No hunters? Yeah, and I say that there is going to be another Biohazard live-action film, because if you've seen the movie and the end of it, and, like, if you've seen the 10 seconds after, like, during the credits, gives us a nice little treat to a new character, which unfortunately was in the second film, and, like, that definitely indicates that there's definitely going to be another one. The question is when. We will soon find out. So yeah, the trailer actually like surprised me how it looked pretty good. I think, yeah. I've been waiting to see this movie, and now it's out officially. But I say, like, there's not much point in watching it in 3D, but I wouldn't recommend it either. So yeah. If you're a Biohazard fan, go see this. Like, yeah. And like, yes, of course, there is an asshole in the movie who works with Wesker and da-da-da-da. Alright, so, yeah. This movie is great. I rated it an 8. Awesome. Finally, like, this is like the only video game film that's ever been this good. It's just awesome. It's great. Alright, that's a wrap. Gotta go. Hope you go see this movie. Give it a chance.